All right, internets. How we doing? How we doing? Relax stream today. Your first time popping in. You're watching this YouTube VOD in the future. All we're doing, we're hanging out. I'm getting some work done, pretty much. If you're not savvy to this format of streaming, all we're doing is literally, I'm getting work done. So I'm not asking you to be super engaged with what I do. But what I'm trying to provide is a space that, say, you work from home like me. You can throw me on in the background, participate in the convo when you feel like it. And otherwise, bro, it's just, I'm a passive entertainment. I'm fine being your second screen content, you know what I mean? A lot of people in my niche have a lot of ego around being the person that steals all of your attention, but that's not what I'm seeking through this. My goal is to provide a space where it's okay, the co-working streams, what we're doing, we're hanging out, and you can ask me questions if you want, but otherwise, just to create an environment where you don't feel like you're working from home alone again, you know what I mean? My ideal is a happy medium. You might find me interesting. You might find some of the things I do interesting. But at the end of the day, I want you to prioritize your own shit, and I'm just providing transparency on what I do and hopefully dropping a few knowledge bombs along the way, right? I think it's important to show the behind the scenes of the self-employment grind, you know? It's not all glamorous. Sometimes one of the most important things I can be doing is just making sure that all my ducks are in a row, right? So since we did a very successful eBay stream yesterday, I'm not necessarily in a rush to jump to listing more financially beneficial items. I can also receive the exact same benefits from just having my shit in order. One of the hardest things to do when I don't have any help is making sure that I'm staying on track and I'm meeting the objectives that I've outlined for myself. So today, that's what we're doing. If it's your first time, I do simulcast. I am on the Twitch, I am on the Kick, and I am on the YouTube. Hence why there's a lack of music, which can make it a little boring, but the YouTube gods really hate any type of fun. So if you're on the YouTube, the issue is I can't really be playing the music. When I do a primarily Twitch stream, then I can be rocking whatever I want. Tomorrow I'm going to do 10 to 12 hours, and I'm hoping to cycle that in to my weekly schedule so that I can have one day of the week where I just absolutely go off and combine all of the unique content ideas I've generated in the past while. So appreciate y'all. We're going to get started in a second. I'm going to look at something. Maybe I can resub to myself. Do I still have the use Prime sub? Bam. Sub to myself. Sub to myself. This is what I like to see. Hey, so there we go. We got 1 out of 30. 1 out of 30 new subs. We're working towards an Insta360 camera as my goal. And then this Friday, I'll be finishing up that GoFundMe I was already talking about previously. In fact, I'm a little curious. I'm going to creep some of my background stuff. My earnings, still low. Still nothing to brag about. But I am intrigued to see when I reach that $50 mark. You know what I mean? I worked hard to get here. March was a fucking grind, but I'm glad I did it because I was able to actually reach my monetization goals. Fantastique, fantastique. I'm making bugger all, but I am not upset about that. So, Stream Manager. Get that bad boy back turned up. And then what we're doing today, I'll flip you to the eBay screen. I put roughly a way to ensure quality, but def needs more organizing. Yeah, my roommate actually ordered produce box. So we get produce delivered to our house like every 2 weeks, I think it is now. It is quite handy. Someone who lives on a bit of a budget like myself. I'm quite grateful for it. And since I can cook with like pretty much anything, it does add a lot of variety. But we're on to the, I'm going to flip to the focus screen. I'm going to start to tinker away. I got to get a couple charts prepared. I have some YouTubes on in my headphone. Why is my chatbot just absolutely going off? It's just like it wants to apparently just over-inform everybody. But again, problem for later. Hence what, again, we're getting our shit in order. Getting all my notes together. That's one of the things I can add to it. I really have to prioritize fixing the chatbots, especially this month. I'm starting to push things out. So I need a separate chatbot for Twitch, separate chatbot for YouTube, etc., so that it's not just like, you see how it duplicates them. That's what I need to get rid of. But I'm getting too behind the scenes, even though I said it's one of the priorities that I want to share. Right now, we're going to flip on back to my Getting Organized doc. I've got, so we're going to add a couple tables. I'm going to start with tables. I do have a Trello document. I might show the Trello document in the background, but right now the core focus is just kind of getting all the thoughts out. I was a writer originally, right? That's terrible language. I was a writer originally. So sometimes I prefer the simplicity of just writing all the ideas out. I would highly recommend it for anyone who's a creative, let alone a small business owner. Just get all those thoughts out, and then you can go make them more official. I was going to say officiate, but officiate is definitely the wrong verb in that case. So right now, right, we're working on the Bazaar notes. So this is my retail storefront. I'll write this in case anyone is visiting. I do have my business is I buy and sell vintage and collectibles. And alongside, I'm hoping that this content side of things eventually brings in some revenue for the Bay. I just noticed how bad my webcam is. So I just slid you over. Let's get this. Yeah, like this. There we go. So, I buy and sell vintage and collectibles. I have an eBay store. I've gotten to the point that I have almost 600 products in my eBay store, and I'm quite proud of it. I'm self-taught in terms of that industry, and so far I've been able to sustain myself off of it. That said, my bills are very tight. I am not bragging like I'm some sort of influencer who's making mad money right now. It's a grind. It's a grind. On top of that, Bazaar, Toronto, at 306 College Street is where I sell products in person. They do provide an invaluable service. My laundry machine is going nuts. It's going to break through that floor one day, I swear to God. The Bazaar provides me a invaluable service because they buy and sell. I'm using all the verbs that I already used. They staff the location for me, which is incredibly helpful. I live a lifestyle that's quite transient, so I want to be able to travel when I can. And it's not I want to do what I want, but I want to have the flexibility that, especially since I buy and sell products like this, I have to attend pickups. I have to attend auctions. Sometimes there's a last minute gig that comes up. So I need to have availability that my income streams are set up in such a way that they can accommodate this lifestyle, because otherwise I'm creating busy work and I won't be able to achieve my financial projections alongside just meeting all of my objectives. So I very purposely have picked eBay as one of my primary platforms, and I've entered an agreement with this location to pay them rent on a monthly basis, and in exchange, they staff the place, they handle cash, credit, debit transactions, and they have automatic transaction system. So I say automatic, but basically I print barcodes and I label all of my items. Since I'm already doing that for eBay, it's not that big of a deal, but it allows me the flexibility that is necessary for me to be successful in this type of hustle. So this is what we're collating first. I got the Bazaar notes, and I'm very interested in just gathering my shit together because I was just in a trip to visit my grandmother and my dad. I got back pretty much on the 2-week mark now. First week back, I came in on like a Thursday, so it's barely a week. And then I had last week where I was just going off. I was helping someone with their warehouse space, hence that flexibility that I need, right? So someone that I know is in my hustle, does what I do, but at about like 3 to 4 times the scale. He has a warehouse space, which you may catch these streams at. I may potentially, fingers crossed, have the opportunity to have a larger space so that I'm not just another kid in a bedroom, right? And I'm very excited for what it may bear, but in that case, right, he needs help sorting out the warehouse. He's going to pay me cash. It also provides me a lot of future opportunities. I need to be able to like drop everything and go. I'm fine with working hard. I already work very eclectic hours, artist hours. Say, for example, I was streaming yesterday. In the evening, I was doing video editing. I was doing posting. I was doing communications with clients. And then this morning, I went to my storage locker, sorted through the storage locker, got all those ducks in a row, and now I'm here doing this. And after this, I have to call a potential client on the other side of the country who may have some products available for me, send some people to go do that, and then I have to edit a video, right? So, bop, bop, bop. It stacks up quickly. So I'm fine with like my 8-10 hour workday being spread out, as long as I still have space to do the self-care and all that crap, right? But enough about me. I guess everything about me because it's my fucking stream. But I got to get to the actual work part of this now. I've also been keeping myself up to date on all of the fucking Mr. Beast stuff. It has been very intriguing, I won't lie. One of the funniest conspiracy theories I heard is that people see him as the Antichrist, hence the Mr. Beast. It makes sense. I was like, oh, I never put 2 and 2 together. It made me feel dumb. But, so we got pre-August 12th. August 12th. Pre-August, so this coming Monday is when I offload. I have to do stuff before that, and then August 19th I have to set separate objectives, and then extras for after is how we're gonna rock this. Oh, my buttocks. So I need to film 2x ads. One for before, one for promotion and launch of back to school sale. I need to tidy the stall. Let's add some paragraph spacing on all of these boxes, and that will save me some time. We're going to den line spacing 1.15 done. Fuck off. Not paragraph spacing, add space after paragraph. So single, space after paragraph. That's what we were looking for. Tidy the space. Friday, August 9th. We will prepare products, price products on stream. Then Sunday, August 11th, same thing, price products on stream. Same Friday, August 9th, we need to edit promo videos so that they're prepared ahead of time, so that I'm not running into more I was going to say hiccups. This handy book, A, with my learning disabilities, B, being a writer, this book keeps me sane. It's my daily driver. I keep this guy on me all the fucking time. I have a massive amount of lists in this thing, and it's basically like notes when I need to prepare business stuff. I do a list of things I gotta do every single day so that I can stay on track, and that way I can also note anything that I may have missed. Otherwise, I learned the hard way that if I don't take this time to write down all my thoughts, out the head. I do technically have learning disabilities that contribute to it, but I think it's more so amalgamous. Amalgamous is a term, but I don't think that's the appropriate one. But it's more so indicative of the chaotic style of my life, right? But so, oh yeah, I need to prepare the signs, eh? New signs for stall. Franz finds. Stream promo. Probably add to this. What else? One primary, one for during promotion. New signs. Stream, France finds, stream promo. Back to school sale. Percentage discount. It's like, for some reason, I highly doubt I made any sales today. That business that I'm in doesn't do very good at promoting, to be honest. Fine being transparent about that. It's, amateur is the wrong term. It's not coordinated. Now, I'm biased as a communications manager. I think everything should have a strategy behind it, but they just do the bare minimum. The bare minimum, which is sharing to your story. You don't even have to be fully social media savvy to like understand that just like sharing to your story is literally the minimum requirement for marketing tactics in 2024. That outreach just reaches your current followers. It doesn't hit anyone new, so it's kind of redundant, right? In my case, I do share quite a bit of stories because I'm developing a parasocial relationship. I want that transparency behind what I do so that parasocial is the wrong term because I don't want you to feel like you know me or you're my friend, but I want to be sharing my lifestyle so that there is accessible knowledge bombs that can be reached rather than, oh, I do this thing and I'm great, I make a bunch of money, right? It's a very crucial balance to walk. But as a communications consultant, if you're starting a small business and you're just sharing to your story, it's only reaching the audiences that are already interested in your products. So it's not necessarily a waste of time but it's not creating any outreach outside of people who are already engaged with what you do. And when you're talking business, when you're talking about gaining new clientele, very ineffective. So there's a variety of ways. I have my own personal opinions as a professional about the most effective outreach tactics to gain new clientele. However, at the very least, you need to have an approach that isn't just speaking to your internal audience. There is a very fine line between building a relationship with your existing community and welcoming others into your community, i.e., the content you're watching right now. If you're watching my YouTube video in the future, that's where I'm lacking, right? I have content that's very tailored to people who are already inclusive in my community. So I need to generate more things that communicate what I do in a digestible way to draw more people in. Now, you can do that with more photo posts. You can do that with more reels and TikToks. You could do that by paying for ad dollars on Facebook, right? There's many different formats and avenues you can take to do this. But you need to be conscious of that, because otherwise you're creating busy work for yourself and you're ultimately not generating any sales in a highly competitive market. Yeah, again, restaurant industry, right? Restaurant industry is my background. I spent over a decade working in restaurants, managing restaurants, working both front of house, back of house, managing inventory, ordering products. You could have a great base of people who come to your restaurant twice a week, and they do buy something every time. They spend the $40. Okay, good. You've stabilized. Now, not only how do I incentivize these people to make their friends come, what's more important is taking the time, whether it be going to community events, whether it be talking to other businesses in your area. You need that notoriety that creates new clientele to generate profitable income. Because everybody can start a business and get some regulars. Ideally, if you're like a good person, if you have a good personality, etc., etc. But the businesses that thrive are the ones that are able to generate strangers interest, right? Like, that's the dichotomy with food truck. Food truck is the opposite. Food truck doesn't have regulars, but you know what the food truck does? Because they're going to all these events, they're excellent at securing random one-time consumers, right? When you compare that to selling physical items, you can end up in the exact same hole. The exact same hole. So it's important to understand that fickle balance, and you don't have to have the fancy communications degree like I do to be able to verbalize all these thoughts. But when you're reselling objects, whether you're focused on Facebook Marketplace or eBay or buying new vintage clothes, you need to be able to be in a position that new people are going to come in or new people are going to buy stuff. Because whether or not they're a return customer, it creates that potential for them to generate their 6 degrees of separation, the Kevin Bacon ass shit, right? It's not necessarily about, can I get my friend to tell his friend? Can I create such a successful brand and communicate my messaging appropriately in a way that if when my friend tells his friend, and then that third degree, that other person that sees it, if they understand what you're doing, then you're successfully implementing a PR strategy alongside your marketing tactics. Whew. All right. Lesson time, Teacher Bailey done. Teacher Bailey done. I gotta get back to doing work. Uh, Needless to say, that was cathartic for me, but... Okay. We gotta fill my Gachapon balls on the 19th. Fill Gachapon balls and film before. And stream before. Post signs, of course. Sorry about that, y'all. Let me double check that my mic is still running since I just janked that so hard. All right. Lesson time done. Again, if anyone's watching, I do simulcast. I'm on the YouTubes, I'm on the Kicks, I'm on the Twitches. Twitch is typically where most of the people chit-chat in my chat. Little slow today. It seems that we have 1 or 2 lurkers, but that's totally fine with me. I'm here for the long-term grind, and to be honest, note-taking is not necessarily the most entertaining process. YouTube, send me a sub, bro. All little sub, every view, every like on my video really helps push my shit towards monetization. I wish it would just blow up, but it'd be what it be, and you need to play the patient game. Unload products for 3x hours. This Friday, decide if I want to do VNC set up or generate or what. Maybe QR code. QR code's a little rough. No one actually types in an HTML. We're putting that in our notes. VNC or visual ad display installation. Run ads. Run ad. Run primary ad. August 26th. Run secondary ad. Talking more about immediate purchases. I think 26th. 26th, 28th, August 28th. August 28th. Promo my streams. Oh man, I really like sitting cross-legged when I'm on this chair, but then my leg goes so numb, it's a little concerning. Film day morning slot. August 5th. I gotta dust the fucking place too, eh? Dust the unit. Maybe in AM slot. Then. And unload in Eve. Yeah, I like that because it's getting quite gross down in that basement. Add run VNC. New signs, launch post, dust, take, solve posters. Friday, I'm already a little overloaded, eh? So Thursday, Facebook poster messages on Thursday. Facebook, yep. Cool. Maybe minor unload on the 19th, so it's 2 weeks from now. September, purge. Clear out eBay products plus revamp stall. And then I think August 26th, visit in Eve to create new layout strategy and design. Because then basically I'm going to set up to run a back to school sale, right? So then next week I need to unload the new product batch that I have so that it's refreshed. I need to start running the ads. The 19th is when it's fucking go time. Switch out new signs. The sale starts on the 19th. And then the week after, I need to promote myself. And then I need to design a new strategy layout. Because one of the goals of the sale is to clear out all the existing product that I have. We'll see the varying levels of success. I'm a little hesitant that it will be so great. But either way, my consumer interaction is lacking, and it's 100% on me. So I think I'm going to take out some of the products and switch up the layout a bit. I've got some great hanging shelves and hanging furniture. So we're going to change up the layout slightly to ideally make the space a bit more welcoming. But we'll see if we're able to pull that out off. I'm thinking even maybe like flipping the space over so that there's more attractive things on the far side. So maybe flip walls so people see comics first. Signs to encourage entrance. Ceiling decoration. Different consumer path through retail space. So right now you kind of enter and you go left to right. And I think I want to keep it a left to right view for people, considering we read English. Same thing, it's a natural pattern for people. Same thing with the UX web design. People go left, right, bottom right. So I think I need to design, consider UX. Left up, right up, bottom left immediately. It's a little cluttered, right? So this is a solvable problem as well. I think we're locked in for now. I'm going to go double check my other shit. Ceiling decor, research signs. Selling the price products on stream. If I can, frame posters to be brought into stall. I have this really cool World War II map of like German, Russian supply lines. And I want to frame that shit and sell it for like a couple grand, personally. So like I just got the big flex item. It's like a centerpiece. A couple grand is a lot, but a grand, at least a grand, probably closer to $800, I think. It is a very rare find. Like, where the fuck else are you going to find a World War II map of the German-Russian lines? You know what I mean? I must... So I sell a lot of buttons, so I must solve buttons issue. Can I lease or can I rent a button making machine off of someone and make about 500? I need to print new pay what you can tags. Print new pay what you can tags. Stand for prints in Franz finds cabinet. Cool. The bladder's creeping up on me, so I might step away for 5 minutes here. Quite happy with how it's going. Thank you everyone for your views across each of the platforms. I do value the support in any format, so I highly appreciate you. Fuck me. If you saw these notes, it would make me look like much more of a madman. Yeah, bladder's creeping up and I gotta flip the laundry, so it might take 5 minutes to BRB in a second to flip the laundry. Yeah, we'll do that. Let me brainstorm here for another second, though, and see if anything comes to mind. We got a tough go of it right now. Thank you, chatbot. Thank you, chatbot. Appreciate you. Appreciate you big time. So we got to film the ads. One primary and one for the launch. One primary for during ProBro. One primary for sales to run for 2 weeks. One to promote my content around it. I've got to tidy the space. It'll be the Friday. Price products on stream. Edit promo videos on the 9th as well. I decide if I want to set up the VNC, but so we'll put the tidy the space in the VNC section just for organization's sake. Sunday the 11th, I got a price products live on stream. If I can, frame posters to be brought into the stall, because that's I want to pick up posters. I wrote that down on my to-do list for tomorrow. I'm going to message some people on Facebook that I found some very cheap ads for. I got to unload products for 3 hours on the 12th. I got to run my primary ad, and I got to dust the unit in the AM slot and unload in the evening. So this is a fair balance. So I'm not overloading myself in any capacity. One primary sales ad to run for 2 weeks. I gotta film 3 ads, eh? 3x ads. 1 to promote my content and 1 to run ahead of time. And I guess I need to put more cards into the stall. I have a lot of TCG cards with Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon. They've been sitting around for a minute, so I could prioritize that. So then, yeah, pre-August 26th, I need to create new booster packs. I gotta figure out the storytelling for all this too, right? Like, I think I've got some really good opportunity to share my progression over this journey. But I need something that's like transparent but not egotistical. I'll be able to figure that out though. Run primary and test the unit. The unloading the products will take long enough as it is, so I need to be patient with myself and not get too in over my head. Sometimes, like when I'm doing a lot of small stuff, like putting a bunch of necklaces into that stall, it takes a while, bro. It takes a while. New signs for self. And then next week, so 12th to 16th, August 12th to 16th, I need to do my books and payouts. August 12th to 16th, must do my books and sort out payouts. If I can, I could do this Friday. If you can, do it this Friday, the 9th. It doesn't take that long. It's just tedious. I hate working with fucking numbers. I wish I could just be the creative guy, you know what I mean? But I got no one to help me because I'm broke. I have no problem managing people, though. So once my money's sorted out, I could definitely... I need a scheduler. I need a money man. And I need a video editor for YouTube videos so that we can take like these streams, chop them down into a digestible YouTube video. And I know it will be successful, but it's you can see how much I got to do just to keep this business running. You know what I mean? I need an extra hand bad, but I don't have the money to pay anyone, so it's a fucking hassle. Who cares? We're going to watch One Piece this evening and melt your brain, and life will be okay. Yeah, okay. I'm going to put the BRB message in the chat. I'm going to flip my laundry, so I'll be right back. I'm going for about 2 hours today, so we'll be done probably about 4:30. I'm going to go handle some of the other work right now. So we did the bizarre notes. This is what I had to make sure I had sorted out because look at all the stuff I got to do. I had all these ideas sorted out, but it's like if I don't get on top of this soon, it's going to come a jumbled mess up here. So, so we got the bizarre one done. I got to do money-making notes and calendar notes, and then what I need to handle for myself. And then if I can, I need to work on the scripts for a video that I'm filming tonight, and then for these bizarre ads that I'm talking about that I'm going to film on Friday while they're open, quote-unquote. Since they don't work holidays, supposedly. Which is, I guess, healthy, so I can't whine about that. It's the right thing to do. But all right, flipping, turning, putting laundry in the dryer. Maybe not everyone knows what flipping your laundry is. Putting laundry in dryer. BRB. Oh, and I was gonna make a Jamaican patty. We're gonna fucking toss a Jamaican patty in the air fryer as we're doing this. That sounds like the fucking move of the century. Laundry and dryer. BRB. Fucking kick. Alright, be right back, be right back, be right back. Laundry in the dryer. I'm going to throw a Jamaican patty in my air fryer because that's also, I can just hang out and that's not a problem. Okay, 1 second, y'all. 1 second. And sorry, no music because the YouTube gods hate us. The YouTube gods absolutely hate us. Thank you for your patience, everyone. Again, sorry. Can't play music because YouTube copyright gods hate me. Be right back. I got to flip the laundry and I just threw some food in the air fryer. I'll be right there. Alright, folks. Alright, folks. Seen some people drop in and out. I probably missed some viewers doing that, but it is what it is. It's a chill stream. Chill stream. That's what's most important. Unpin. No, delete. Kick for how big it is? Mad clunky. Mad clunky. Super sus of how big it's definitely view botted to the maximum. This is 100% my belief, but let's not get into that debate right now. New subs. I didn't have a new sub pop up. Weird. Get rewards by purchasing or gifting subscriptions to Gnarly Media while they're live in any category. Apple TV made a deal with Twitch? Intriguing business-wise. Oh, wrong camera. This is the one we want to be on. This is what I like most about Restream, is this visual that you could see the chat from the different platforms. Right? This way, it's helpful. I got people who talk on just the YouTube, right? So I do appreciate that a lot. But hit 69 subs on YouTube. Big Selly, big W's, 69, 69. Interesting. And the streams on YouTube, trash as well. More viewers than the Kick ones for sure, though. So, thank you, chatbot. So I did all the bizarre stuff. Now we gotta move on to you cats better not be fighting in there. I can hear them making noise. The thing is, I got one really big kitty, one cute tiny kitty. The cute tiny kitty is the one in all my stream clips. They do fight pretty fairly, but the thing is, the big guy doesn't know how big he is, so he'll like end up pinning her, and he's fucking massive. So it becomes an issue. So we'll go insert tools, table. We'll do calendar notes and money making notes. Calendar notes and money making notes. Well, we'll do all three. Fuck it. Calendar, me, money. Calendar, me, money. So me, I got an email. I got my copyright claim. I got to email copyright claim guy. Email copyright guy on YouTube. Email copyright guy on YouTube. Got a copyright claim on one of my golf conversions, and I don't think he actually owns it. If I really... He does appear in the video, and I don't think he owns it. He was just one of the golf coaches hired by the Golf Network, but at the same time, it's not like I can go into a legal battle with him about it, right? If I go into a legal battle, he probably has the license in some form. And, bro, I can't afford no fucking lawyers, so it's a catch-22 in terms of capabilities of what I can do. So I'm going to try to butter him up. I'm going to try to butter up Jim. And then we're going to say, like, hey, man, can you make it live and claim the monetization? Or at least, like, I'll take it down, and can you remove the copyright claim? Because it fucks me, man. I need to solve the media players plus UX. I do have that listed, right? Yes, I do. ceramic eBay sale as well. eBay sale to reflect my bazaar sale. Extra discounts on eBay ceramics. I've got a lot of ceramics that I picked up over time. So that's fancy plates, fancy bowls, shit like that. I've ranted about it on stream a million times, so I don't necessarily want to spend too much time on it. But basically, like, you could pick up a really nice hand-fired bowl that was made in England of ceramics. But the thing is, the big issue with those boys is you gotta wait for the grandma who knows what it is to be looking for it online. So you got two issues there, right? You're waiting for a client who knows what the product is, and you're waiting for a client who's technologically savvy enough to understand where you're listing it, and then ideally sell it at full price. But if you've already reached those two steps, they're not looking to pay full price for the fucking thing. So ceramics are a big hit and miss. Some of them are beautiful. I've really gotten good at dating them, but it's tough to find buyers for them. So there's my eBay tips for the day, though. I must start, photo scheduling next week. Start scheduling photo posts August 12th to 16th. Onwards. I gotta flip my patties. I'm gonna leave this on. I just gotta flip my patties. Alright, we back. Toronto, man. It's like I got Jamaican patties in my freezer. I'm finishing the last two. I knew I'd be a busy boy, so I bought some a few weeks ago. I gotta do a mini fridge for Dev. Mini fridge, clean and deliver to Dev before end of month. Money. August 16th. Patty is back. Shout out to Patty Pop-Ups. Really enabling some growth opportunities for me with his warehouse and working with someone who does what I do but at a much larger scale. He's also on YouTube if you want to check him out. I haven't creeped his following in a minute. Let's do that right now. Patty's Pop-Ups. Let's see what his follower count is at. Patty's Pop-Ups. 58. So we just barely surpassed him. Sometimes I make dinner. Gets good views on his shorts. Patty's pop-up experience from Patty's Pub. I never thought about that. That's jokes. Just shorts. Always moving now that I've moved everything. How many years? Let's check out his live videos. Oh, his live videos aren't live, so what the fuck happened to it? Straight gold. How many clocks of dust? Interesting. Living in downtown Toronto means there's a lot of people. And where there are people, there's stuff. Too many ands. Way too many ands. Copywriting is a fickle skill as well. I know I've ranted about fickle skills a lot today, but it has to do a lot with, like, learning good copywriting is more so based around understanding, like, the idiosyncrasies of how people talk, right? It's not necessarily, you need to be very effective. You need to be able to make your thoughts very concise and hit all your key points in as short a time as possible, right? But did I put the button maker in here? Facebook Marketplace. List items Aug 12th to 16th. I need to generate a social strategy. Generate a social strategy. Let's get them patties. All right, we here. We here. Nom nom. If you're not from Toronto, Jamaican patties, A+. Slightly ignorant of me, but I'm saying it's because it's like a staple food growing up here. Bro, I used to get patty and a pop, $2. That makes me feel fucking old though saying that. So we're gonna scan through the book. Got the bizarre stuff sorted out. I got my other stuff sorted out. I'm happy. I'm genuinely happy I did this. Car insurance. Car insurance. Mom's visit. Now these would be calendar notes then. Camping trip. Raza visit. Thank you, chatbot. Thank you. Photo editing. Posting to Pixabay Weekly. Streaming photos and posting to plus my IG posts. There's got to be things I'm missing. pins on laptop to eBay. Did some listing of some enamel pins, and I forgot to put those up. Breathe. Chores. New list. Thursday, Wednesday. You can do that after. Um, Fans, fuck. That's what I forgot. Good thing I'm taking this time. Holy shit. Family Facebook reach outs. I attended a family reunion while helping my grandmother while I was away, and I realized I should probably hit them up. Sounds simple, but GoFundMe this Friday. I've already got that listed on my other calendar. So I'm going to make a GoFundMe for my grandmother's restaurant so that these streams, I'm not promoting you to give me personal donations. I'm going to be driving people through these chat bots to go support my grandmother. I really got to prioritize chatbots. Prioritize chatbots. Prioritize chatbots. and fix stream. Sensei? Um... Belfort version. Um... Okay, we're locked in otherwise. Sort out my to-do list maybe after, too. Then I gotta think of my grandmother's script, which is the tougher part. I want to talk about 38 years. It's been 38 years of hard work. Fran put in the work. Tough call. So I think to-do list. Fran script, we'll call it a day for now. So Thursday stream. 10 cassettes. Switch stream. 3 VHS tapes. Then VHS tape convert. Deliver items. Dollar thoughts. Sean. Emails. Marketplace. That's what I'm forgetting. Marketplace for the posters. Today's going well, sir. I'm not on for long. I just wanted to keep my streak running. Doing some of these organizational thoughts, so I'm doing well overall. I'm happy that I slowed down. I've been doing this for the past hour or so, getting all these notes in order. I just happened to, it's like the things are going well, but they're very close to getting out of control. Not necessarily in a scared way, but I gotta stay on top of it. Exactly, I'm locked in. I gotta hold that shit together, you know what I mean? How you doing, big mans? How you doing? It's nice to see you again. I do appreciate you. But I feel like that's inherently known nowadays, so. eBay. 20x items. Minimum. Then I can do this off screen. I forgot to list the eBay items that I prepped yesterday, so I'm going to put up like 3 of them right now. Been good, a bit more busy, but still enjoying the summer. I hope work going well. Thank you, chatbot. Thank you, chatbot. Yeah, I hope you locked in some work, and I hope it's not just all family favors, bro. You'd be doing a lot for them, so you need some trade-offs. You need some time for you as well. I was about to do the eBay stuff on stream, but I don't like you guys to see that back end. I'm like, okay with some transparency, but the hood man's in me just still hates the idea of someone seeing the exact numbers that I make. Not work yet. Hashtag no leaks. All right, this is what we like to hear, though. Hashtag no leaks. That's what I like to hear. Bop. The Rippingtons. Bop, bop. Resume drafts. Never show them everything. Just enough is fine. Yeah, exactly. I totally agree. So, for transparency's sake, yeah, just listed a few items to the eBay that we did yesterday, but you see too much of my personal info when I show the back end, so maybe in the future when I'm actually coasting and I've got multiple income platforms, but right now, when I'm just scraping by, I think even in the future, it's too much of a cybersecurity concern. If you know how much money I have running through my eBay account, that's just, I'm baiting myself out to get robbed, it feels like. Could be too paranoid. I'd be willing to accept that, but again, appreciate you, Sensei. All orders awaiting shipment. What am I waiting on? I got another thing bought today. Oh shit, I haven't seen that in ages. I hope I still have that. Someone bought an IR sensor off of me. I might have gotten rid of that. I didn't think anyone was going to buy it. I think I got rid of it. I have to check for that one. I'll open up the listing. This doesn't show any of the other stuff? Yeah. Definitely a cybersecurity concern. It's not paranoid, there's just good common sense. Although, yeah, common sense ain't that common no more. Yeah, this is a wireless transmitter. I think this used to be used to control analog televisions, if I'm correct. Maybe a speaker system. But this one's been, when did I list? Yeah, I listed it in 2022. I think last year I got rid of it because I was like, no one's ever going to buy this. But yeah, the dope analog days. This was like early 2000s IR analog. It might still be in my drawers, but I might have fucked up on that. But either way, it's not the worst case scenario. If the person wants to complain, I've been getting great reviews so far. I have like literally 4.9 all across the board. I had one person give a bad review in the past 2 years, so that's why I'm 4.9 on all my ratings. Otherwise, I'm 100% positive feedback. Yeah, bro. Good customer service. If I make an error, I own up to it. I don't have any ego. I'll ask people to like send me photos for proof, but at the end of the day, if you're saying you don't like the product, you don't like the product. You know what I mean? It's the same restaurant industry, right? Customer is always right. If you didn't like your dinner, I'll tell you why I thought your dinner was done right. But if you don't like it, you don't like it. Fair enough. Fair enough. A real one admits its flaws. Yeah, exactly. If I send you a product and you're like, oh, there's this scratch in it, blah, 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 and I get you to send me the photo and it shows that there is the scratch in it, and then I'm like, you know what? I felt that I showed it in the images, like this one, like this RCA thing. He's got a little scratchy on the front. I felt that I displayed it. My description says that, but if you're right, fine. Customer's always right in matters of taste is the full quote. I do like that. Yeah, in matters of taste, yeah, 100%. If you're like, this item didn't meet my expectations, then fair enough. I'm very comfortable finding that middle ground. I think it's the good thing to do, and especially in person, a lot different, a lot more important. Actually, in person, I think it's arguable. I think it's a little bit more arguable if you have an in-person business, but especially eBay. eBay is like, you need a savvy client who's already looking for specific products online. Even if it's a more casual eBay user, I want you to have the thought that, oh, that guy treated me nice. Let me go see what he's listed in the last few months, right? I think that is way more important than me losing the $40 on giving you a refund. Same thing as like my in-person stall, right? I'd rather give the person the reason to return in the future than get as much money out of them as I can right now. Which is also why I'm broke right now, because I gamble too much on the long-term residual income of my practices in the good favor. But at the end of the day, I think it's the safer strategy, because you can come in for a good time but not a long time, but I'm here for the long haul, you know what I mean? Yeah, big tech from Gnarly, for real, for real. I'm here blessing. You missed all the lessons at the beginning. I was going off about business practices. But RCA wireless, yeah, this guy's just 35 and mine's for $10. What is it for? What does this guy have it listed as? Transmitter. Oh, I didn't have the transmitter, eh? See all pics as pictured. Good working set. Unfortunately, another seller hiding behind the for parts not working, but works great as the script seller says no less than 3 times. Typical part swapper. Try to extort me. Oh, wow, I've never had anything like that. Try to extort me is crazy. Good that you have integrity and aiming to excel even beyond the business. It's important. It's important. I think for the hippie people who read that energy, I think they're aware of it. And then it's just my own moral fortitude. I feel a lot better doing business that way, because then even if all this fails, then I can walk away and know that I didn't just scam people, right? Mighty Light. So this guy's kind of like mine, big variety, but tech-based. Yeah, for real. Always, always. Always better than scamming. You still making art? You still making art? Is that public worthy? You still writing? I hope you're still writing. Even if you're not producing, you better be getting them bars out. These are all very cool items, but would be exceptionally hard to sell that this guy has here. How many products are there? He has 297. Tough break. Yeah, we're banning them. I'm already on it. Big ban. Yeah, easy clap. Good. I'm happy to hear that you're still exercising them creative muscles. I was just going to be on for about another half hour. But, yeah, man, if I get this warehouse space, I was already talking to Aleem and some others about it. If I get this warehouse space, not get, but I end up collaborating on it, would love to have you over. We are setting up a computer setup, so I would be interested in your opinion. Time we link up, I'll show you some Twitch mod tech stuff. Sounds good, just let me know. Yeah, because this guy who has that warehouse space, I was briefly streaming out of it this week. There's some clips from it and shit. The me holding the bike on Instagram and shit. He's really, if we don't go into business together, at the very least, he's, and I do trust his word on this. The money part of it, I'm still being patient about. We'll see. He's a big ideas guy. I've met someone who's a bigger ideas guy than myself, which is rare. So we'll see if the money pulls through. But at the very least, I do believe him that he'll let me and wants me to stream out of his warehouse space on like a weekly basis. So then I'm not just another fucking kid in his bedroom. I have a whole warehouse full of crap and other people around who do what I do. So it's not just me alone. I'll have him pop in. And what do you think of this? What do you think of that? I think it will add a good extra professional touch to everything, because that's what I'm missing since I had my studio. My studio was so well set up to be a flex, for lack of a better term. Yeah, this guy, these are the parts this guy has here. It's all reasonable, but I really can't imagine that he's making sales on a consistent basis. These are all inconsistent basement. I was thinking it's all in a basement. That's why. It's priced fairly. I know all these parts are worth the money that they're worth, but with only 300 items, he's not making regular sales. This is also from my own brain. I like to double check the market values of stuff here and there. Also, I'll DM you on Discord. Is most likely super close, but just let me know. 300 items, jeez. Yeah, I'm at 600 now, right? I've learned I'm on the smaller scale at 600. Especially with the variety. If you have clothes and shit, you can like keep it more specific and smaller scope. But if you're playing the game that I'm playing, you need to have a wide fucking net, because the oddities, like in my shop, I have expensive plush, but that expensive plush buyer is only coming once or twice a month, maybe once every 3 months. So that's why I need to have, like, I need to list 40 items a week pretty much, right? Yeah, catch all the different types of fishes. So that treasure hunt is like, I've got a net for each type of fish out there, but if I have a net for each type of fish, then I need to throw out a lot more fucking nets, right? Which is a funny comparison. But yeah, sorry, I'll check the Discord. 100% my bad. If it's on Saturday, I'm fucked. If it's on Sunday, I should be able to do it. I'm presuming it's about what I think it is. The car parts are a good call on this guy's behalf, though, so I don't hate it. I'm going to give him a follow. Let's save him. How long has he been doing it? Oh, 2010, too. So who knows how long these items have been up. Jesus, 2010. Let me just DM you one moment. Yeah, no worries, no worries. It's my bad. I've been dodging the Discord messages from when the MIM stuff started to go left. It is on me. See my other ads for dozens of other OEM. Give me the time. This is the one thing I don't know if I can find. I don't think I can see it. No, it's because it's throwing me into the other ads now. I don't think I get to see when he made this post, which is what I was hoping for, but 2,665. So he's got to order a lot of it in. His goodies galore 2020, but he started in 2010. Weird. Generator brush shed. I should have DM'd you on IG. Yeah, it is where I am more, but I appreciate it, bro. I'll get to it right after. I gotta hit up a few messages, as it were. So big TY to the boss man. In terms of my last task, finishing up this Jamaican patty that I got. And we'll bring up my my dead stock page just so it's a good background. But I think I got to get the script ready for my grandma's video. My grandma is having the 38th anniversary for the restaurant, and I've already been doing the posting every day thing. So I need to generate some sort of ad for a 38th anniversary party this weekend. I have to figure out a good balance between sentimental and fucking advertisement for a restaurant. So I think like the Old Grouches is turning. I need to figure out how not to make it too cheesy, but also draw people in from the like local area. No problem, you know me, mostly straight to the point. Plus, I've invited a ton of peeps. It's gonna be fun. G Manelli is a legend. Okay. You did tell me. It's been in the back of my head. I pulled a Bailey. No generous excuse. It's fully drop the ball. Just ask her how she would want it and ship it. Giga Chad. Yeah. Yeah, she'll... yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe I'll talk about one thing I learned about Fran. Maybe I'll talk about my personal experiences. That's not a bad idea. It's really not a bad idea. I gotta change my top picks for the store too. Let's add it to my document here. Change top picks on eBay store. Oh, fuck off. Change top picks eBay store. Don't listen to me unless it's dope. I support that one though. That one's reasonable. Let's grab this thing. Fuck. So, I gotta think about this. So, 38th video. I have to make it palatable to random, so I want to be like, it's my grandma's 38th. But if it's a stranger that's seeing it, doesn't advertise the restaurant best. So I need to start out with some form of snippet. Start out with the burger snippet. Start with burger snippet. You always have some dope Canadian souvenirs, though. Shout out to Fran. Yeah, no worries. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Again, good timing, good timing. I'm about to close out. I'm about to close out in 20 minutes, so I appreciate you dropping in. Good mans, good mans. W mans. W mans in the chat. Hi, bye. Hi, Afro. Bye, Afro. Catch you soon, hopefully. Take care, fam. Take care. I really do love the branding I've done with this store. Really nailed having a unique one, but it all fits, which is the tough balance. Start burger snippet. Green screen me in? Do I want to green screen me in? Voiceover, the Old Grouches is turning 38. Snap to me. Saturday, August 10th. Sally party. many impactful years of pulling change out the mud / desert. Because they live in a desert, so I'm like, pulling money out of the fucking mud is usually what I use. But I can make it slightly punny with the desert. Yeah, my short's looking crazy. Looks good. The Hello Kitty Zorro is kind of wild. Funny timing when I started watching One Piece, too. It is quite small, though. I should probably lower it so it just sells. We're going to do a big eBay purge in September. That's the objective. Great variety, though. I'm nailing it. But as I was saying to Sensei, yeah. If I want to hit this treasure hunt vibe that I have, where I have such a wide variety of products, I have to be operating at a bigger scale so I can average out to a reasonable percentage, right? But 15 more minutes, y'all, and I'm out of here. So Burger Snippet, the old Grouches is turning 38. Snap to Me, Saturday, August. Pulling out the mud. So many great people. So much great people have passed through here. Passed through here. Image overlay of what I took. I took some images of our family. And then, so we got some of the Polaroid images. Reflect organically. The work of one 78-year-old. Compilation. That should help keep it under a minute. I need it to have a lot of variety, but also not be completely fucking disorienting, which is going to be the tough challenge of it all. I gotta hit up Sensei, too. It's also definitely close to time to purge this stuff. A lot of it's been sitting around a while. I'm good at having more modern things, so you can tell the white backdrops are older. The stuff you come across that's extra old is these purple table. Purple table shot is at my old photography studio. It's probably going to be 2020, yeah. It'll be when I first started trying this eBay thing. Which is wild. Very wild. Taking with a Sony A7R II when I had a good fucking full frame camera as well. Oh, here's the old ones though. This is 2020. This cutting board and backdrop was my family's house 3 houses ago. Had an interesting experience with that then too. I met someone privileged but humble about it. And they were fucking, they're like, oh, where's your family home? They're like, oh, where'd your family grow up? It's like, oh, I've never had a home. Right? It was humbling. Like to have someone directly ask me, where's your home? Do you have a place that like you grew up in that you feel like's home that your other family visits to? And I'm like, no, I never really have. I guess we're talking about Fran, and Fran was a great support for me. But with my lifestyle, I've never had that. I've never gotten to experience that blessing, right? Which I'm fine with it. I've learned to adapt to different environments, but it's kind of crazy. It's something that like your average person gets to deal with, even if you're of any income variety. You had somewhere you grew up, you had an area that you're like, this feels like home. This place brings me peace. I have not ever had that. Which is okay. Yeah, some of these things I should really lower the price of, like the service award, I love you, Mom. We're going to do a big purge, but I don't know how to do it without showing my back end pause of the eBay. It'll be a problem for later, bae. Purge stream. eBay purge. September, likely 2 days. 2 days. 2 days is punny, eh? It's punny. Big puns, big puns. This guy had a, let's go back. I saw his telescopic lens. I would love to buy it and resell it. Will they allow me to make an offer on it, though? This is the test that we will see. So page 2A. T-mount. Sorry, I've got AI eyes by this point. I can like scan really quickly, so you'll notice it may be distracting how quickly I scroll down everything, but I'm quite comfortable zooming down. That's right, iPod Nanos, and it's not selling, eh? Newburgh Bowling Association. OEM Bronco truck gear shift knob. I like that. That's fucking cool. Ignition cylinder Ford Bronco. So this guy scraps cars, clearly. Can I make offers? Oh, no offers, pal. What the fuck? Oh, weak goodies. Goodies. Help, help? Why does he have help, help in the title here? Oh. So does mine, but I don't advertise it. Oh, Casey's tool works. Is that a goose biting his wiener? Why is there a goose biting his wiener? What the fuck is this? Old comedy? Weird. Very weird. Very weird. See all pics as picture. These aren't no chips or cracks. Weird. Bronco rear license plate retainer spring. These cooler fans are not gonna sell. EOS 650 for $45. Holy fuck, no one's gonna. All this isn't priced terribly, but no one's gonna buy it. PowerEdge, 2 Intel Xeon 8 core. So it's a rack computer? What is it? System running at system memory size 64 gigabytes, 133 voltage. PowerEdge expandable RAID controller BIOS. Mini BIOS configuration. Processor settings. Intel Xeon E5. Ooh. The caches aren't great on it. It would be fucking awesome to have a system like this, but 3 virtual drives handled by a BIOS, 3 virtual drives on the host adapter. Good clean working condition, pulled from working environment, tested, and has DVD-ROM installed, dual hot plug, redundant power supply, no operating system, so it has left to install an OS. But that's inspirational. I didn't think about that. Did not think about that. Restec time switch controller. License plate, frosted glass. NOS, Oaktron Industries. Replacement neon for lamps. Interesting. Intriguing. H-Town. That's funny. OBS cam. OBS Mate? What was this called? OBS Cam, OBS Mate? Mate, Cam. Is that what it's called? Castmate? OBS Bot. OBS Bot. .4K AI powered webcam. This top line boosts a high frame rate of 60 FPS, ensuring smooth, ideal for video conferencing, streaming, or recording. The webcam delivers stunning quality with AI compatibility next dimensions. I mean, I'll place a 99-cent bid. Let's see. I'll probably get beat out, but why not? I'll be the first one to place a bid. Because this guy, this Tiny 2 Lite, I think I need an Insta360 camera first to like film my on-the-go content. But this thing for cooking would be fire. I have a tracking webcam for cooking. OBS Bot Me AI tracking tripod. AI tracking auto frame and gesture control. Tail air. It would really help with the type of streaming I do, but really don't have that kind of money at the moment. Oh, the tracking tripod has a webcam in it too. Voice control 4K, OBS Bot Tiny 2. I'm sure the tracking gimbal probably fucks up a little bit. But I'm getting out of here in 2 minutes, it seems like. 2-3 minutes. So, Grandma, start burger snippet, voiceover 38. The old grouch is turning 38. Snap to me, Saturday, August. And they're having a party on Saturday, August the 10th to celebrate the decades of influence. Many, many impactful years. Jesus, my fucking handwriting. I can't read my own handwriting. That's sad. So much great people have passed through here, and I'm blessed to be a part of it. Reflect on Grandma. the work of a 78-year-old. Yeah, I think this all works. Okay, I'm gonna fuck off for today. I appreciate you stopping in any capacity. If you're a YouTube watcher, I do simulcast. So I'm on the Twitch, I'm on the Kick, I'm on the YouTube. The most active place for communications, although it was a little slow today, is to pop into the Twitch. Okay? This is where all the homies hang out. This is where my boys are at. But otherwise, there's a couple other avenues to support. I do have my own free stock photography profile. You would have seen my chatbot talking about it a bit. There, you can donate a coffee to me, which is just donate money. You can also subscribe to my Twitch for ad-free viewing. Jeff Bezos loves to make money off of our work. So if you can help circumvent that process, I'm all for it, and I would love to participate. Otherwise, what we're going to be setting up later this week is a GoFundMe to support my grandmother. Because my goal is, rather than take donations straight out of your pockets to mine, is to help support this wonderful lady in making her restaurant a better place and a better place for her retirement. Nonetheless, I just started this page solo after doing a collaborative effort for a few years, and I got it monetized in less than 6 months. I put in the fucking work. So as much as I'm hard on myself, I've really come so far in what I do. And I wouldn't be able to do it without any of the forms of support. So even if you're seeing a video in the future, just drop the like, just drop the sub. I don't need you in the chat all the time, because what's most important is that this reaches more people, because I'm hoping that I can share what I do is accessible to others. And maybe just by living my lifestyle, I can inspire some other people to do what they truly want. All right? Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. We'll catch you soon. Hope you have a wonderful evening. Bebe out, I guess. That cringe. Super cringe. No Bebe outs anymore. Very cringe. No Bebe outs.